Hi everyone, this is Vlad, and today I try to do something unusual. I try to shoot stars on film. Why this is a big problem? Well, because film has a couple of characteristics which aren't really suitable for shooting stars. The first one being obviously a reciprocity failure, which means that more you expose film to light, the lesser sensitive it gets. The second is when the astrophotographers do their things, they usually stack photos, and we don't really have this opportunity because film is hella expensive and also you have only 35 frames per roll. So it's not really possible. So what I actually done? Let's see.
So, I'm in the middle of the Goria Mountains, which is a part of a Caucasus region in southern Russia. It is very beautiful here. Just look at this. This mountain range is very epic. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's approximately 1,500 meters above the ground, above the sea level. And it's very beautiful here. The choice of film was pretty obvious because it is the film which has the highest speed of all color films, and I wanted to shoot stars in color. Also, I'm planning to push it 2 stops. So my plan is to open up the aperture on my lovely Helios 44-2, which is mounted on Zenit-E. It's in excellent condition. It shoots well. It's my first camera and I still shoot it a lot. And my plan is to shoot a huge panorama of a night sky. Here the sky is very clear. Well, not now, but I hope it will clear up in the night. It usually does. It's actually a 0 zone on the Bortle scale, or the first zone, I don't really remember, but it is very clear here. You can see Milky Way just very easily every day because there are no big cities here, and this place is very high up in the mountains, so the atmosphere becomes thinner. And there are a few things that concern me. The first one is my tripod is really shitty. It costs 1,000 rubles, which is approximately 10 euros, or it's like 15 bucks. The second one is on the open aperture, Helios is quite soft, and I'm not really sure whether I'll be able to capture the stars or not. And the third one, it actually is getting hotter and hotter every day now, and I'm afraid that film might actually melt a bit in my tent. And here I'm attending an archaeological expedition, so I cannot really move away. I basically must live here for another month. So we'll see what will happen.
As you might see, my success is kinda mediocre. From the one side, I managed to successfully capture the stars, and they look pretty okay. Even star trails are not really visible here. But the downside is I didn't manage to capture the whole monstrosity of a Milky Way. I didn't capture the very center of Milky Way. Why? Well, it turns out I made a very stupid mistake. Actually, you didn't really see the center of a Milky Way from my point, at all, at least in summer. So I just didn't see it in the sky. And all the most colorful places were not there. So if you are planning to shoot stars on film, don't make my mistake. Before the shoot, just check the stellarium or other star app, just to check where the Milky Way currently is, and whether you have an opportunity to shoot it or not. Also, as you might see, there were a couple of shots when the colorful stuff got captured on film, but sadly, firstly, somehow it was out of focus. I don't really know why, probably because I did have some problems with my bayonet. I also made a couple of shots in usual conditions, and it turns out that Portra 800 can be pushed up to 3200 without any problems, and the color and the contrast actually stays pretty good. For stitching, I use Ice by Windows, which is a great option to stitch the panoramic shots together. So what we do now is we click New Panorama, then we choose all the images with stars we shot. Let me open them. Here we make sure that the auto detect is turned on, and then just push the button next. And the program does everything for you. Our Milky Way shot, now you can do everything you want with it. For example, I want to rotate it a bit, 90 degrees left, and then we just crop the image as we want. For example, something like that. Then we export it to disk. And congratulations, our work here is done. If you have any experience with this kind of shooting, please let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Вилами глупо писать по воде. Друг дорогой познается в беде. Но примечательно и замечательно, что без любви нету жизни нигде. Но примечательно и замечательно, что без любви нету жизни нигде.